Hi, Dad.
Hi, Leva. You want to say hi? I'm making a video.
Real?
They'll make the right choices if we give that to them, right? If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, and then these foods won't be strange to them. The textures won't be strange. Like I've seen this in little kids. I've seen it bred out of them too. It's my buddy across the street. His stepkids. You know, when he met their mother, that's what she was doing. You did whatever they said, whatever they wanted to eat, or if they wanted to eat chicken nuggets and fruit snacks for dinner every night, she was allowing this. And so then when he likes to cook, so then he put some asparagus on his plate, some good ass asparagus, and they're like, ugh, what is this green stuff? It's mushy. Why would I eat it? What's wrong with you people?
Yeah. When you start to get used to processed foods, that taste, not understanding.
Yeah. You addicted
Don't
to
get me wrong.
fake food.
Gummies are my favorite, all-time favorite. A gummy, like a gummy worm, a bear, a peach ring. Oh my God.
Yeah, those peach rings, man, those are good.
Yeah, peach rings are crazy good. They're always, you can get them cheap too. They're always like $1.29 or something for a bag. Where'd we leave off last time? Was it family?
I think so. I think it was the final category.
Oh, this is a fun one. Here, real quick. We're just going to wrap up family with one last question. I think I might have skipped over this one. If we were to look at your personality, which family member do we see most clearly in you? And what's a story that captures that trait? Oh, so your upbringing family.
Okay.
Of your family members, who do you think you carry most of their personality? What does your personality carry? Your dad?
Yeah. I'm told that I'm fiery and passionate like him. Now y'all don't see this at work. You have to hold it in because the way people react. You probably see it coming out a little bit when we talk about football, right? I can get over the top with that. Get some beers in me and let me be at a bar arguing about this stuff. I'll be yelling.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Too much.
You and Nick talking about that subject at a bar?
Mm-hmm.
You guys are fun as hell.
Yeah, I like talking to Nick about it. He sees things the way I see it, so that's how it works out. And there's a new school of thought in the game, and I hate it. It seems like most fans these days have it. But for instance,
yeah,
I've been watching. I realized recently that the things that I know and take that there's a lot of knowledge I have I take for granted. I think everybody knows that. I've been studying football statistics for 35 years, since I was 13, 14 years old. And so, and over that time period, I've witnessed a change in the game where in the 90s, when I really became a true football fan, it was about running the ball and playing defense. It was about all phases of the game. Passing was this secondary thing. Although it was common, although there was people who were, doing a lot of damage in the pass game, the championship teams had a run game. You couldn't really win in the game without having a run game.
Yeah.
And the numbers reflected back then. Now, because back then, your starting running back, he got between 25 and 30 carries per game. You could count on that every team.
That's crazy.
Now, you have some teams where the running back will get the ball single digits, 10 times.
Right?
Between all their running backs, they don't even run it 20 times. They throw the ball way more. That's why they get way more yards. And now, they've and systematically over time, they have handcuffed the defense. True defense is not allowed anymore. You can't beat the shit out of the quarterback. When Brett Favre was throwing all those touchdowns, they were allowed to knock the shit out of him. I mean, after he threw the ball,
It reminds me of NFL Blitz.
yeah,
on N64, you'd be able
uh-huh.
to body
to
bounce on them.
leg dropping and elbow dropping people after the play. Not quite that far, but even when I was in high school playing, sometimes our game plan was I played defensive end. I was told to hit this QB every time, and this was part of the game plan. Not sack him, of course, sack him, but just make him pay every play. This was the nature of the game. Now they've taken that out. You can't be hitting the QB. That's a penalty. And if your helmet happens to collide with them, that's a penalty. Now you didn't just gave them 15 yards and a first down. So they've handcuffed the defense. And that's why Patrick Mahomes, I mean, as good as he is, I feel that Brett Favre is more impressive. And the thing is, I had to realize this myself. If you go back and watch Brett Favre play in the 90s, he was doing this shit that Patrick Mahomes was doing. I didn't realize it, even at the time. You go back and look at this highlights. The dude was scrambling around, doing all kinds of unorthodox stuff, jumping and throwing passes accurately. He was playing like that back then. But
Yeah,
the
with
difference
big shoulder pads.
yeah, but you could knock the shit out of him. You can't touch Patrick Mahomes. They call a penalty.
Right.
So that's why Brett Favre is more impressive than all of these guys. So an old head like me, I understand that there is something to negotiate when you're comparing these different generations. And, younger people that are in their 20s, even 30s, they don't have the wealth of knowledge that I have. It's statistically, I know it statistically because I've been looking at stats all that time and watching them change.
Well, I'm excited to watch your podcast.
You're absolutely right. I got to start one. There's people out here. Oh, yeah. All they're doing is making videos, sharing their opinion about what's going on. And then they got passion about it. So I could do the same and maybe blow up. And then I'm out of there. If that happens, at some point, I got to do it full time.
Wait. Oh, yeah. For sure. That'd be amazing. You get your garage set up with a cool ass table, all of your your helmets and your balls, signed balls, and your trophies. Yeah.
Good. I could. I'd want to do it downstairs. The garage, that would be good during the summer years. During
no, I don't know
summertime,
what your
there's
setup's
space
like.
too.
I don't know what you're. I'm just throwing out a storyline. I don't know. It's probably better inside the house. Yeah, we're in Minnesota.
But some people have heated garages, man. I wish I had
that's
one.
expensive. I mean,
there's the garage.
That's nice. It's attached.
There's an old mattress. That's got to get the hell out of here at some point.
It's a big garage.
I like to sit. Yeah, we got a 3-star garage.
Nice.
I like to sit behind right here and drink whiskey.
That's the spot.
During the warm month. I don't know why I like it so much. Like well, yeah, I did it while I was with. Well, there was that time while I was with Anderson. Since I've been with Anderson, back when it was warmer, I would be on the way home from work planning to sit down and drink a whiskey.
Right there. I love it. That's awesome. So you think you carry most of your dad?
I do. Man, see how I went off on some damn tangent there too, huh? Keep doing it. Yeah, my dad. I say I'm told I'm passionate like him. I was always told I look like him. I couldn't see it as a kid, but yeah, I definitely see it now. And like my dad, he was kind of reserved till he got around people he was comfortable with, and then his full personality comes out. I think I got some of that too.
Nice. Here we are today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All righty, round 3. This is it. We're wrapping it up. What it is to be an American. Okay. Sweet.
Call me back. Don't you hate when you don't answer, then they're gonna call you right back?
It depends on how important it is. If it's not important and you do that shit, I'm not a fan.
I guess you're right. You're right. That's to be considered.
Right, because it's important. I'm glad you called me twice. 3 times. Who knows?
That's my neighbor
All right,
across
man.
the street. So if it's truly important, he'll bring his ass
It's
over
your
here.
buddy? It's your childhood friend?
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name's Anwar.
Anwar.
Yeah.
Is he Nigerian too?
He's not. He's just American.
He's got a cool name.
Yeah, that's an Arabic name, I believe.
Oh, okay. Anwar. How do you spell it?
Anwar.
Yeah, sounds right. That's how I would.
But he is not Arabic in the slightest. You know, certain cultures, they just like to dabble in other names.
Yeah, dude.
Ancient Roman names, Russian names, Spanish names.
Bro, I mean, when you show up to that interview after they read your resume, right? Anwar. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. His last name is, I don't want to put his last name out there. But
don't do that. Nah, you're good.
His last name, I don't know. That maybe should clear it up.
Oh, it gives it away.
Yeah.
You're funny. The American dream is a term we hear a lot. But if you had to define what it means to you personally, and I feel like I know the answer, what would that look like, right? What does the American dream look like to you?
Yeah, the American dream to me is being it's suburbia, I guess. It is most foundational level is suburbia to me, where you got a home and it's yours, and I don't know. I know that's debatable whether you really own the home or not, but you know you got some little acres of land to take care of, and you will ultimately pay it off, and now you ain't got to be spending all that money that you were on mortgage anymore. That whole process.
Mm-hmm.
And just now, some people, I don't know. I was just talking to somebody yesterday after I was talking to you, and I don't know. They act like that's not enough. Like, like, like knowledge was withheld from them so that they could achieve even greater things. Sure, you can achieve greater things. You could end up being a billionaire, starting some company, or all that. That's possible too. And I don't. Is that the American dream too? I mean, I guess. Yeah.
It depends, right? So what's their version?
It's a wide range.
That's their version. What
Yeah.
age were they?
The person I spoke to?
Yeah.
An adult, within, probably between mine and your age.
Okay.
In his 30s.
Trying to, well, they were saying that there's more to life than just this much than owning and,
Yeah.
living on
Well,
your
I don't know.
land, raising a
Yeah.
family.
Yeah. Now, what I know of him, this is somebody who I've been gaming with for years. So I guess I've never met him in real life or personally, but I kind of know him at this point. Done a lot of talking. I know he's got a family. I know he's a business owner. He owns a truck, owns a dump truck. He transports loads every day. I hear him talking this talk. I hear him disciplining his kids and doing stuff with his kids. Sometimes he got to get off the game and do what he needs to do with his kids. So I, to me, it sounds like he's living the American dream. That he's winning. That
Yeah.
that even if nobody taught him things so that he could get ahead, he then somehow came into doing it anyway. He didn't figured it out
Yeah.
anyway. To me, owning a truck and having your own business, right? You don't work for another company. And so you have this knowledge. I feel like most of us don't have this knowledge to understand that there's a lot of money out here to get. And you don't have to get to it. You don't have to go work at somebody's company. You can offer your skills and expertise yourself and be making it that way, which it probably feels less secure, but then probably realize the ceiling is a whole lot higher than going to work for somebody's company.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is you do, of course.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So to me, for him to have that experience, I don't have that experience
Right.
of being out here and having your own business and having that understanding that you can go out here without applying for somebody's job and make a living and make a good living. I'm sure that's enlightening. So he's saying you ain't, I don't know. To me, that's a high level of success. So yet he feels somebody held him back. And I do understand what he means. This dude, he's from Atlanta.
Okay.
Didn't have his dad in his life growing up. Just had his mom. His mom was in survival mode, couldn't be there. She had to go to work. He only was able to teach him so much and all of this. So apparently he feels like he could have achieved even more. He might be right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But shit, I don't know. I feel like you did pretty good in spite of all that.
Is he faithful? Does he have faith?
You mean religiously?
Yeah.
That I've never heard him express any of that. If I had to guess, I think I would say no. I think he probably
I'd
is
say.
skeptical about that kind of stuff. Because he expresses skepticism. I mean, that's what he was doing yesterday, is that
He's a
just kind of cursing his luck. I'm like, man, you ain't got no damn, you shouldn't be
You gonna
cursing
talk to him
shit.
today?
Perhaps, possibly.
Okay. Invite him to watch 2819 Church on YouTube. Write that down.
2819 Church.
Yeah, look, write that.
That's
I don't
what it's
know.
called?
Yeah, 2819 Church on YouTube. I think that message has hit with a lot of people. So there's
Okay.
the pastor there is pretty crazy, pretty good guy. Like he's passionate. He's like intense. It's awesome. Don't tell him any of that. Just tell him that 2819 Church, that somebody
2819.
somebody heard a little bit of his story and thought he might get something out of it just by watching some videos on YouTube.
Okay. Or shit. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I
You
can
know what I
just send
mean?
it to him. And yeah, but
Yeah.
eventually I'll tell him.
You can make it come from you, or you can make it come from somebody else.
Okay.
Me. It's up to you. Do with it what you will. But I'd like for you to share that. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So
I agree
what else
with
we
you.
got? Go ahead.
Well, I just wanted to agree with you on the American dream part. I think it is what we make of it. But at the end of the day, I think you're absolutely right. Our sliver, our pride, and right, you get to raise your family, and you just respect thy neighbor, and I think that's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before growing up, I don't remember feeling like I could have owned a house, especially in my 20s. You know, like, because I'm 37 now, so within the last 25 years, but I've owned this house for about 4 or 5 years now, and
Okay.
the first time home buyers was helpful. Like, there's tools that can help out, especially when
Yeah.
you've worked on building your credit, worked on
Yep.
saving a bit of money, if you were
Yep.
able to. But just
That's
yeah,
exactly what it was with me.
you
I
got to
think
be
I
able to
told
do
this
those
story.
things.
I was feeling shitty, but I got it. And feeling anxious and shitty, and it's because you're not taking action towards remedying whatever the issue is. And then once I did, it just snowballed, and just like you said, and then you become a homeowner, and then becoming a homeowner, I feel like that. That even before I became the homeowner, just the experience of me holding myself accountable, and then getting my
Mm-hmm.
shit together, and then
Mm-hmm.
uh, getting another job and doing what I needed to do to pay off my debt and fixing my credit and
Yeah.
yeah, all of that. That just changed my perspective on things, and I would say it changed my political views to some extent too. It put me closer to the center.
Okay. From the left.
I would say the left. I think I see at this point. I'm tired of the division altogether. I'm tired of the language around it. I'm tired of all of that. And me personally, I think it all needs to go away and something totally new born, or maybe a third party or fourth party. I mean,
Some countries have that.
something other than this fucking game that we have made the status quo, and people can't even conceptualize anything else at this point.
Yeah, the two-party system, as crazy and challenging and difficult it feels and looks, I think I've come to understand and realize that it's probably the best system. But after
So
you just do your own research and figure out, because Europe's different. I'm not great on understanding everybody's, but I know we're one of a kind here. Mm-hmm.
for
I think
sure,
we
yeah.
whittled it down to like the smallest amount of groups of people that you can have, too.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and for a time, maybe it was good. I think at this point, it's feel like it's more problematic. So yeah, there
Who
used to be
knows?
more parties than this shit here in the U.S.
Well, we had the Tea Party. We've got the Green Party. We've got the Weed Party. We've got all kinds of parties.
Yeah, what the hell was George Washington? He was. Yeah, they
Was he
had a
not?
bunch of different shit back then.
Oh, yeah.
Now you could put. I mean, they probably all land on the spectrum that we, uh, point to either way as far as liberal or conservative. But I don't know. Is that spectrum that we conceptualize? Is that really everything, or is that just some shit that I've been sold at this point?
No, you're not wrong. I think there are two major parties with a whole big umbrella under both.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, each person does this inside both of them. Depends on the topic. We're just pendulums on the topic, right? What are we talking about? First, I
Yeah.
snaked it. Now I'm doing the ball bounce thing. But majority of you, some like, yeah, I guess when you get down to a certain number of decisions, then you live where you live on that spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Fiscal
But,
responsibility. So it's your right. America first, safe, secured borders.
mm-hmm. You saying
Today's
those are right side values or whatever?
today's Republican ideas, today's Republican stances grew up with liberal. I was Democrat just from my family, and those ideas were with them too. Not too long ago, like a decade ago, and before. It's crazy.
You mean the family you were raised in?
Yeah, no, being Democrat, my family was mostly Democrat, so I always went Democrat. And I felt like I lived in the cities, living in Chicago, living in Los Angeles, getting all of those vibes put in and listening and
Yeah.
just being in those environments. I would always be Democrat. You know, I felt Democrat. Yeah.
Mhm. And
But
then
moving up here, then owning a home and becoming a parent, there was a lot more growing up to do. And then I needed to, I don't know, and then obviously the political landscape and everything, but fiscal responsibility has always been a Republican view. Not having the debt. The Democrats have always wanted to make sure that we can take care of everybody. And the Republicans don't want the federal government to take care of what they think the states can do on their own.
Mhm. I get that.
The country's so big, we basically have different countries within ourselves, like Europe, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what the idea was, the United States. But
Yeah. So if we have all these federal blankets on everything, then it becomes the United States.
yeah, it became
With provinces.
it didn't. What we have now, I don't think that's what was planned. But I think that happened because what I know, what I learned is that George Washington himself, he had to lead the Continental Army to another state to stop a rebellion. See, we'd have been fighting each other if I don't know if he didn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So,
It was a different
so I don't
time.
know. Should he have
They didn't
allowed
have,
that to happen so that the states can have their freedom? And then I don't know. We might be engaged in constant warfare like over there in the Middle East,
yeah,
where
because
you up
then
there
we would
fighting your neighbors all
literally
the damn time.
we'd be defending our own border inside ourselves. That wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
productive.
No,
That's not productive.
because then there wouldn't be nothing united about it, would it?
No, separated states of America.
Mm-hmm. The divided states of embarrassment. That's what
Let's go.
Eminem said.
The divided states of we've done it again. That's funny. What
But
is one aspect of American culture or life that you think people from other countries might misunderstand or overlook?
I mean, I recently became a gun owner. When COVID went down, I became a gun owner. And that
Good
opened
one.
up this whole new world that I ain't understand it
Yeah.
at the time. But now I do.
Yeah.
And I think and maybe these are just ideas. I don't have anecdotal experience of going to other countries and hearing people say these things, but they think apparently everybody think we just some that everybody got a gun and people getting shot all the damn time. Yeah. And that we love guns. I mean, I
I
think we
mean,
do. They
we do. And people are getting shot a lot from their point of view. All they're hearing is stories of
mhm.
every
And
major
I guess
city.
it's just normalized to me. It's like, what do you expect inside a big, huge ass city with hundreds of thousands of people? It, there seems to be that element in any of those types of places.
Yeah.
But
If
I
it's not
went to
a gun, it's
Johannesburg,
going to be
South
a knife.
Africa,
Huh?
and it was the same damn thing. There's a whole lot of people in Johannesburg, and what I understand is that we was told, "Oh, you don't want to be walking around at night; you'll get your ass robbed." And so it just makes me think that when you stack people all on top of each other like that, people are just end up turning to scoundrel, turning to crime, basically.
Yeah. Well, you can take advantage. I think, yeah, you can take advantage of people. The more
Mm-hmm.
people there are, you can hide in plain sight.
Yep.
And those people who are, yeah, doing bad things, love cities because then there's more life, more things to destroy, more people to steal from.
There's just more opportunity, period. Yep.
Absolutely.
And even for the criminal.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one, being a gun owner. Look at all those Americans owning guns, shooting each other all the damn time. How are they even still alive?
That's what I think. That's that over the past 5-6 years, that idea has been built up, and then just the change in me. I do love good. I love having my hands on one. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I don't carry for a week or two. I don't know, for whatever reason. I didn't feel compelled during this time period. And then when I get one in my hands, I'm like, oh yeah, I love this. Typical. I'm a typical ass American gun-loving bastard that's probably going to commit a mass shooting. I ain't about to commit no fucking mass shooting. Never.
You're not the right
I promise I'll off myself before I go off a bunch of people and then off myself. That's bullshit. Just go off your damn self and then.
What did they do? They didn't do nothing to you. Yeah.
You decided you ain't going to live. Why are you taking all these people with you? Just go fucking kill yourself then.
Because it's anger, the devil. The devil.
Mm-hmm.
Misery likes company. All righty. Last and final question. We're going to talk about pride of America. Was there a specific moment or experience in your life where you felt a profound sense of connection to being an American? And if so, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, it's controversial, man. So if you were to post this, it might cause controversy. I mean,
well, do you care that it's controversial?
No, it ain't that damn controversial. I'm just saying there are people who might have something to say about what I'm about to say.
Is it? Do you feel like it's kind of just safety thing? Do you think it might be a safety thing?
Oh no.
All right.
Well, I grew up watching pro wrestling, right? My Nigerian dad that came over here from Nigeria, he found pro wrestling. He was into that shit. And so I grew up watching wrestling way back in the day when it was the Von Erichs, Kevin Von Erich. He was, to me, as a little 3-4-year-old boy, laying on the couch watching wrestling with my dad. Kevin Von Erich, he didn't wear shoes, but I could see that he was strong, and I liked him. He was the good guy.
Got it.
And so that was the start of me getting into wrestling. Eventually, the WWF came along, and now that became the premier thing. And who was the main guy in WWF? Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Hulk Hogan was my fucking hero. Hulk Hogan was my guy. If we go to my mother's house right now, I feel like I may have shared this already too. She got a trunk full of all the old stuff that I did in school and stuff. There are stories I wrote. I wrote stories they said write a story in school. I wrote a story about Hulk Hogan in the doggone Battle Royal. With the winning. Hulk Hogan was my guy. And then, so his theme song, I Am a Real American. He come to the ring, he had that flag. They was playing that song, I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man.
Nice.
This resonated with me. That's when I felt the most.
That's
that,
awesome.
and I'll say the Olympics too. And when I saw that can't nobody run faster than us here in America, that took pride in me too.
Not until Jamaica came around.
Yeah, the Jamaicans, they give us a run for the money. There's been Canadians, but you know what? Okay, there was a Canadian named Ben Johnson back in the day. He had the world record for the 100-meter dash. That's when I started watching the Olympics. Okay. My dad, he was into this stuff. He was telling me this stuff. He was letting me know that this Ben Johnson guy, he's a problem for us. And
that's awesome.
he was right.
That was good.
Yeah, when I got older, probably in like the mid '90s, then yeah, the Jamaican runners. It was Donovan Bailey. I think he had the world record for the 100-meter dad.
Hmm.
And
Now
then
it's
now it's Usain Bolt, another Jamaican. Yeah. Well, now hold on. Okay, now Donovan Bailey, he was Jamaican, but he ran for Canada.
see, it's nice when it's in your country.
Hmm. I mean,
When
I
they
don't
run
know.
for your country.
Yeah, I don't know if he was a citizen of of Canada or whatever, but he he's originally from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So you
And
think
ran.
they got to go back to their if they immigrated somewhere, can't can't run for them. Got to go
That was
back.
a controversy this year for the Winter Olympics. I guess there's a woman that was doing well in the Winter Olympics that trained in Colorado.
Hmm.
And you wonder,
But
like, I
she
think, and
wasn't
lived. I think she
representing
like
the United
lived.
States.
I don't know a whole lot. Maybe she lived here too. That would make more sense. There wouldn't be much uproar if she just trained, but more lived. But then went and competed from her home nation,
Okay.
right? But
Was
then
she
she
was
got
she here? So she wasn't here just to train. You saying that she was living here?
my thought. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not really
Mhm.
good at the storytelling thing. If you don't read a whole lot there, Jake, so I'm sorry for the poor information, but I feel that this individual was living here and then made got really good at her sport here, and then come Olympic time went and competed under a different flag.
Yeah. Hey, you can't be coming here absorbing our secrets
Right?
and, and getting our training. This
Taking it
is
over to someone else after they didn't even put any effort into you. Think this
this is
gave you away?
yeah. This is outside the spirit of the Olympics.
Yeah, that's a debatable topic, right? Because it happens to every country.
Hmm. They probably say
That's
that
a good
we're
one.
that in America that they probably accuse us of it just
Yeah, first and foremost, absolutely, because
because
we're
we're a
pulling.
ragtag group of multi-ethnics.
Uh-huh. No, exactly, exactly. I like that. We're a ragtag group of multi-ethnics. Ah, I like that one. What would be my pride thing? Yeah, I felt a lot of pride when I became a sheriff's explorer in high school. I needed the credits to graduate, so they put me in this explorers program in California where you had every Saturday to go basically learn how to be a cop. And you got your uniform and you got to dress it, you got to study the codes. That was a hard one for me. Uh, we got to do a lot. We went to go and visit a prison, shoot, watch a slug shotgun go through a cinder block.
Oh
Uh,
wow!
that was cool.
I
Buck,
thought
we
you were
got
going
to
to
see
say
what
that
a.
you got to watch a prisoner be executed.
Can you imagine?
That was pretty dark. Me going there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and here I am just nonchalantly talking about it. When I was a kid, this is America.
Yeah. When I
Talking
went to
about going.
basic training, right? I went to basic training, and when I
Yeah.
came back, there were young ladies I met. They knew I was in the army, and one of them I told that they made us kill a real prisoner in basic
Oh
training.
my gosh, you
She
lied.
believed it.
Lying sack of crap.
I,
She
I,
believed you.
I told her that it was a knife fight,
A knife
and
fight.
it was a one-on-one fight, and it was either him or you. And that's what drill sergeant was saying and everything. And I
Nice.
said some people didn't make it. They didn't kill their prisoner,
They got washed out.
and she believed it because I'm a liar.
That happens. I've been a liar for most of my life. Yeah, I
What
can
did you?
honestly say that. I've done a whole lot of lying in my life.
But
That fucking
now,
sucked.
but now you don't.
I tried my damnedest. Yeah, I don't feel like it's ever brought me. It's never actually. I know it's not. I don't have to feel. I know it's never brought me anything. Lying doesn't do anything. No, just being honest. I get. Yeah, just being
Mm.
honest with yourself. I gotta be honest
Yeah,
with myself first in order to be
yeah.
honest with others. So that was the hardest part, I think, because I've been insecure. I've had a ton of insecurities. It's been hard.
Hmm.
For me to get over just the dumb crap. I call it dumb crap.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I, I
So
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
yeah.
Uh, I feel like there's somebody I grew up with. I ain't gonna mention no names either on this.
Mm,
Yeah, he
yeah.
was known to tell fibs constantly. And then as we grew up, he was kind of a douchebag. He could be cool, but he was kind of a douchebag. And then when we grew up and we became men, he changed. And these extravagant stories, they didn't come out anymore. And then eventually, one day he admitted it to me. He was like, "Man, I was a douchebag in high school." But he changed. I don't know. Something must have happened.
I love that. To find your humbleness, to find
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And it's, I guess the reason I bring it up, you mentioned insecurity, and that's what I figure it was with him. He
Yeah.
had a lot of
Covering up.
insecurity, and so that's why he felt compelled to tell us these extravagant things, and just constantly. I'm like,
Man, we know it's not true. Dude, you don't have to be that way. It's all good. That's hard.
mhm.
That's hard.
And that is exactly what it was. Like, you ain't even got to lie. You ain't even got. I almost said the damn name, man. You ain't even got to lie, man.
That was the phrase. That was the phrase. You ain't got a lot to kick it, dude. You're all good.
There might be some people who do got to lie to kick it. I don't know. They don't want to kick it with them people anyway. They
Nah,
find somebody
that's
else to kick it to that they don't have to lie to.
hmm exactly. If you feel that you need to lie to kick it with those people, then maybe those aren't your people.
Hmm.
That's a kid. That's for kids. I think that's for teenagers. That's for being 20 something. I think being 25 is still a kid, just mindset wise. As a boy, not a girl, probably just as a boy. When I was
Why not as a
25.
girl?
Well, I don't know. Um, Maturity wise, at 25, if girls and guys sit at the same level. I've always been taught and that girls just mature quicker than guys.
Hmm.
And it's been seen to be true. We're kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I know they say and it might be true in some ways. I feel like
It's probably just that. You're right. I don't know.
they, I think they strive to be adults faster. I think, imagine being, imagine being a 14, 13-year old kid, and your 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 physical features have come through, those secondary ones, and now as a kid you got grown men looking at you and noticing these things, and it's having the effect it has on a man. And I'm not talking about some man coming on to them or whatever. I'm just saying the
No, I
subtle
get it.
things that they
No,
probably
I know.
notice.
But they probably feel something too, right? It's not just the
Hmm.
men. Yeah,
Yeah,
right? You think they feel
yeah,
something, right? It's puberty.
yeah.
That's puberty.
I think that happens faster for them. I think even me, I was a man child as a junior, senior in high school. I'm 220 pounds, 6'1", and
Jeez.
had been in the weight room and lifting weights that could, do some damage. I was stronger than the average man as a
Yeah.
16, 17-year-old kid, but I
Yeah.
still didn't feel like one. This
Right.
face, I didn't have this beard. I still knew inside that I'm not a man, that
Yeah.
that that a man, I have to respect them. I mean, as long as they respected me, basically.
Yeah.
Whereas I think with the young ladies, they really think they're grown. When like when I was in high school, there was 3 girls. I called them the trio of hotness.
Okay.
I talked to one of them now. We just reconnected on Facebook and just talking, sharing about each other's lives. But I didn't know her really back then. But I don't know. I felt like they were untouchable.
Huh.
And I feel like at least one of them, they was getting in somebody's car. And they didn't, whoever car that was, they did not go to our school. He was grown. And I'm like, okay, like I said, I was a man child, and maybe I would have felt I could beat him up, but still, I didn't feel that I was a grown man, no,
Right.
because
Like
I
that would
didn't
have
have a
proved
car
something.
and a job, because I lived, with my mom. I got a room. I get told to take out trash. Somebody comes and wakes me up and say, "Get out here and mow this damn lawn."
Damn.
And so I don't know. I knew I wasn't grown. I know some of the girls I grew up with, they thought they were grown.
Yeah. That's the thing. Thinking you are, just because you get talked to like one, treated like one, right?
Mm-hmm. And then they get to
Yeah.
treating people like they are too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's awesome. I don't remember much of high school. I mean, I do snippets. I went to 2 different high schools. Halfway through my junior year, I moved from Chicago to Los Angeles. So then
But
it
that's
was
rough.
it was a total different reality. I was in indoor with lockers school from basically I knew these kids that I went to middle school with. And then now I'm over in a different state where it's
Mm-hmm.
bungalows outside and I'm just a fish out of water. And
Yeah,
talk about
I
lying.
see this
That
on sitcoms. The
that is
campus
when
of a high school in Cali, they hanging out outside. Like during
that's
passing
what it
time,
was.
they're like outside, right?
That's what it was. Yep. That's what it was. It was a culture shock.
I could bet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you felt pressure to fit in and stuff, I'm sure.
Oh, that's when my lying took off. That's when I just like lied about everything to
Mm-hmm.
everyone. Yeah. Cause I in my head, I'm taking bits and bits of other people from a state that they're never gonna, from people that they're never gonna, in my mind.
Mm-hmm. They're never
So
gonna
I
meet these people
adopted
to,
and I became somebody that I just spoke lies.
and I'm sure you feel like it was bad for you personally to be that way.
They all caught up to me. Every single one of them. Every lie I
Mm-hmm.
told caught up to me.
How
Even the
did
silly
it get
ones.
it? How did it catch up to you?
Even the silly ones. How do they catch up to you? Because the world's smaller than you think, especially as a kid. The world's
Mm-hmm.
a lot smaller than you think. Before you know it, like you get caught on one lie, now everybody's questioning what else is going on, right?
Mm-hmm. What kind of
So
shit were you telling people? You said you were in the shy. You was over on the south side and you done drive-bys and shit on people.
I don't think I was trying to be that cool. That's not even cool. No, I wasn't trying to be that. I wasn't trying to be somebody
Mhm.
hard. I was just trying
See,
to be somebody cool.
okay. Now the
And the
reason I went
cool,
there is because in the Twin Cities there's plenty of people from Chicago, and
oh, I
yeah,
know.
all of them was the baddest gangster of ever in Chicago, and they from
In
Chicago,
Chicago.
but we don't play that shit. Man, I'll beat your ass. Come
What?
on, them type of
Whatever,
people.
man. Yeah, that's something else. No,
So
I
it
was a
was tongue in cheek
suburban.
when I accused you of it.
You're good. I get it. And when I was in the suburbs of Illinois, Chicago, then of course we were all you're listening to all your rap music,
Mhm.
acting all tough. I don't give a. You can't tell me
Mhm.
stupid stuff. Just being
Yeah.
suburban white kids. That was me. I was one of them, rolling around, listening to music. And then I found weed, and that was not helpful at all.
Man, you found it when you were still in school. I mean, I guess.
I started smoking when I was 15.
hmm See, I didn't do any of that
That
until
hurt.
I was practically grown. Pretty much was grown. It was after high school.
That's nice. Let me
But
turn this
yeah,
light on.
and now I've just admitted it to the entire world.
We could edit it out if you want. We can always edit things out, me brew.
I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, me neither. I was
It's
thinking about
legal
just cut.
now. It's even legal now.
Oh, the amount of trouble I got in as a kid. I remember going to outpatient rehab for weed because I passed out on my mom once. And I'm sitting next to kids. I remember this girl, she had her bangs burned all the way up, singed to basically just right up here, crack pipe, because she kept getting her hair in the way. And I was with a bunch of, I learned more about drugs in rehab than I did outside, like before. I'm like, freebase, what's that? Oh, learn all kinds of stupid stuff.
Yeah, we
Uh,
basic. Yeah. Well,
not,
did
not,
you have did you go to Dare? Did you have Dare when you grew up? They taught us
yeah,
a
we
lot of
still had
stuff
Dare.
there.
We still
Some
had
stuff,
Dare.
some stuff they said would happen, it never happened.
No, for sure. Yeah, Scruff McGruff.
They said that somebody in the alley was gonna say, "Hey, kid," they was just gonna give it to me for free.
Hey,
That never
you want to get
happened.
hooked on this? And then you're going to
Yeah.
come back? You can keep coming back?
Mm-hmm.
No, what they should have said is I'm going to meet somebody that is influential at school or home or work, and I'm going to trust them. And then suddenly I'm hooked to something because of that person I trusted and
Mm-hmm.
tried to be cool with. Basically, it's all about fitting in. For
Yeah.
me, it was all about fitting in. And then it became a tool of escape.
Mm-hmm. And then you started using it for the reasons people become addicts.
I was addicted already. So now I'm using it as an addict.
Mhm. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I made it complicated, didn't I?
No, you said this. I just reworded exactly what you said. I was
Yeah.
reaffirming it, just
hmm
reaffirming it. Yeah.
I mean, what you said, it is exactly what I said. It's just, that's not how I was thinking about it. That you were addicted. That's why.
Yep. Yep. This is awesome, dude. I've enjoyed this conversation with you
All right. Yeah.
like a lot.
This is fun. What else you got?
You're gonna tell
Anything
me
else?
we can do another episode.
All right. What
No,
realm will
I'm
that
kidding.
go into then?
We could. Is there anything? Just how about this? We could do a little outro about what would you like. Is like when you decided to get on here? Was there anything that you were hoping to talk about in your like before? Because I threw questions that you weren't aware of ahead of time. These weren't like you didn't know what I was going to ask you. The
Right.
the topics you knew, but not the questions themselves.
Um. No. I mean,
Go.
I. I. I mean, a lot of the reason I did it is because you offered me to do it, and I said yeah. It's because I've been saying that I want to do this. So now here I am. I'm not the one, setting it up and doing it. This isn't for me, my channel, but I'm involved. So that I guess that's just a step closer. And yeah, if you want to continue it, I'm with it.
Nice. Well, we're gonna have to do another episode. Um, this is a nice long one. I think we made it about 2.5 hours, maybe about two
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. There was a lot.
So
And man, I said
I
I was
think
gonna
people are.
go to the gym. And now
You still can. It's 6:30. Where's the gym?
I can. It is. It ain't nothing but 5 minutes away. What am I talking
Nice.
about?
You want a motivator, dude? We can lean on each other. I can help.
I'm bullshitting. See, that was the moment of truth right there. where I
That
could
was
have
that video
decided
game.
not to do it.
That's that video game in your head, being like, I'm
Mhm.
right here. You can just pick me up. And we could start
Yep.
playing.
Right there. But if I do that, then I'll continue to get fat.
Like the least fat person I know. You're nothing but you sink to the bottom of a pool.
I'll do. It's getting out of control, though. If I don't do
I bet.
something,
Yep.
I will be round.
We sit down a lot. We better got to get those steps in, burn calories somehow.
Mm-hmm.
My brew.
Now, I
Thank
used
you.
to face that battle. I used to face it every day. I loved it. I need to get back to that person. I think that person will be even more effective at work.
Oh, it'll clear your mind and your body.
Yeah. Discipline just makes you better. It just makes you believe in yourself more. And that'll come through in your conversations on the phone and just in the choices that you make.
Mm-hmm.
You'll believe in whatever vision you have in your head. You'll just believe that it's achievable, as opposed to
Yeah,
being an
because
undisciplined person that is led by impulse. And yeah, because I want to play a video game now, I'm about to abandon my plan. If you be
if you
that
already feel
person,
like you're crushing it, you're going to keep making crushing decisions. You're going to pick something up and say, I can crush that too.
yeah,
Because you're already crushing it. But if you're sitting around and thinking, I'll get to it or I'll do that, and you're thinking
yeah,
about it, and all you do is keep thinking about it,
yeah,
then eventually you just end up with a whole bunch of thoughts.
exactly. You're right, man. I said I'm going to the gym. I'm going. And then when I get there, I'm going to be like, I'm going to remember why I love this. Uh-huh. I might add that song to the
Rocky.
playlist.
You
I got a
don't have
playlist.
that?
Oh, the Rocky theme? Oh, I do have
yeah.
that. I thought that was
That's what it
Final
was.
Countdown that you were doing.
I think I was. It's the fight. Yeah, I might have, but I also thought I was doing the guitar solo. I could have been either or. There
Oh,
was
the guitar
a
solo
toothbrush.
on something Fly Now or something. That's the name of that song.
Yeah. There's a whole guitar solo up to that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what part you're talking about.
That was my favorite. Anyhow, I wanted to tell you real quick, there was a toothbrush my mom got me when I was in basic training that would play that song. The entire guitar solo, it was a 2-minute song, and your mouth was the speaker. So when
Wow.
when it was in my mouth, when I was brushing, it would start to play, and then I'd be able to go like that. Wow, wow, wow.
And drill sergeant, did drill sergeant notice this, man?
Nobody gave a shit. Everybody wanted it. We all decided to brush at the same time. So we were like, crushing it.
Yeah, I can't even remember my damn toothbrush now. And I'm thinking about basic training. I had a personal toothbrush? Yeah, they probably took us to the PX at some point, and I bought a damn toothbrush.
Now that I think about it, it wasn't in basic training, which makes total sense. You're right. It was in tech school. We were still in a barracks.
Yeah.
Still a bunch of people leaving at the same time, having to get in formation and things. But
yeah,
no, you're right. It wasn't in basic training, but it was still in fun in tech school, though. I got the worst fungus, athlete's foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in tech school because I decided to shower without shower shoes. I wasn't smart.
Fuck that. I ain't putting these shoes on. What's the big deal?
Yeah, it was a bad idea. I couldn't find them, and I'm like, I stink. Oh, I'm so mad. I'm an angry 18-year-old. I'm so angry.
Yeah.
I was 19.
I got, man, them damn brown underwear they had us wearing in the army, them brownie tighties. Them shits were slicing the fuck out of my crease. right here. Like my shit was rubbed so raw at some point that those underwear felt like razors, man.
You're building a callus right on the belt line.
Mm-hmm. And then, so ba- Army basic training, basically the last thing we did is we had a field training exercise, and we marched home from that field training exercise. It was a 15K road march.
Nice.
We marched all damn night. And yeah, after that road march, I could not feel my fucking feet. And I ain't playing, for like 10 years, it was something up with my feet. I didn't have all the sensation in my feet. For a period of like a decade, man. And I'm saying that road march, that ain't shit. That road march wasn't shit. They told us, man. They told us.
Oh, that hurts.
They were telling us, the drill sergeants were telling us that they told us like history stuff. They said that during the Korean War, China got involved, and then America had to retreat, and they road marched 300 miles in 2 days or some crazy shit. And they said if you fell out that march, your ass was dead. The Koreans they weren't taking any prisoners.
Okay.
That's the kind of motivation they were giving us.
Well, good. I mean, they're not wrong.
They said if you fall out this road march, I'm gonna be the fucking Korean.
I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I'm gonna bayonet your ass.
Okay, no, we're good. The most confident I ever felt was after basic training.
Yeah, you had been
Heck yeah,
through some
dude.
shit.
Well,
Mhm.
I surprised you prove things to yourself. They push you so hard past the point of uncomfortable, past the point where you'd say no. You're so exhausted and you've lost everything. They've broken you, and now you're a team. Now you're a group of people. Now you don't think for yourself anymore. And
Mhm.
what you can do when you're doing it with other people, it's awesome. Yeah,
Mhm.
totally proves
Suffering
like,
together with people,
wow,
it
yeah,
brings you close to those people.
yeah, and then shows you what, like, for instance, just in a little way, just running. Like, I didn't think I can run as fast as I did, like it get as much done. Did I throw up a lot afterwards? Absolutely, but I got it. I think I was under
Mhm.
6 minutes or something. I'm like, I've never been that fast. That's
And
awesome.
for a mile, yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome. So
that was fabulous. Yeah, the worst
when you
pain
push yourself
ever.
and you feel yourself getting stronger.
Yeah,
That's something I intimately know at this point.
yeah.
And yeah, going through basic training, that's part of it. Before basic training, I was lifting weights in high school. I continued to lift weights, and after my military time, and that's one of the big things. That's one of the big things about fitness is I can feel myself getting stronger.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on those runs, you wake up at 4 in the fucking morning, or shit, we were out at formation at 4 in the morning. And we go on a run for an hour straight. And yeah, you have all this doubt in your heart that you can make it in the beginning, but then at some point you know you can make it. And as a matter of fact, this don't even feel that bad. I mean, it
No.
was tough because they was pushing us harder. We was running harder. So so it's just that you're tougher, that you can take it now. That you're not
Mm-hmm.
afraid to push yourself there. That you know you're gonna make it.
Yep. And next time going into it, I can do that. What else?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
My brew. I got to wrap this up though.
Okay. Same here. I got to get to that gym and do what the hell I said I was gonna do, so I
Let's
can
do
hurry up
it.
and get back and play Arc Raiders.
All right. Don't forget to tell your buddy about 2819 Church on YouTube.
2819. You should text it to me.
All righty. I will.
All right. Peace out, bro.
All right, Bruce. Well, you have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. And thank you for joining us for another episode of The Turning Point in Me.
All right, bro.
Say bye, Dada.
Bye, Dada.
Say lunch will be ready.
What is what?
Nailed it.